From the Mind of Critic, January 7th, 2021. What the fuck is wrong with people? Why do some of us think we can take what we want when we want it and there'll be no consequences? So when we go through with our actions, after we divulge mountains of evidence that we will, and nobody does a fucking thing, how are others supposed to think this country doesn't have a double standard for one race over another? Why was militaristic force, complete with literal fatigue-wearing generals in the streets, why was that necessary for mostly peaceful protesters who happen to be black, simply demanding equality and equal protection? And yet tens of thousands, mostly white, armed domestic terrorists were allowed to breach the Capitol? Why wasn't there a crackdown weeks ago when government officials knew this was going to happen? Why were these insurrectionists even allowed in? That's the key phrase, isn't it? Allowed in. We all know why, and we need to say it as clearly and loudly as we can and keep saying it till things change. Because right now, we're a country where you could gather 10,000 of your Facebook friends to take over the Capitol. That is, if you're white. If those were all black and brown people, we'd be talking about cleaning up thousands of dead bodies this morning of those who were shot. We need to reckon with who we are and what we've done before we can heal. Anybody who says different is part of the problem.